So I was just getting out the shower and everything. I'm like, dang. I was looking at my makeup table like, should I? And then I said, hold on a second. And I opened up the door and I seen that my D baby escaped from her room. So I'm like, oh shit, that's over. Let me just go downstairs. So maybe in a little while I could go and do my makeup. I just feel a little bit rejuvenated. Like I saw that the sun was coming up earlier and I'm laying there and I'm like, oh, I just don't want to get up and go in the shop, and then it start getting lighter and lighter. I'm like, okay, hurry up. Let me hurry up and get in. But it was already kind of light. I'm just like, oh, fucking well. You know, I don't want nobody sitting here like doing some stupid shit or like trying to make some money off me or ruin my reputation. And so, I don't know. I was about to put the Bible away, but then I start reading the footnotes right here. Because I feel like somebody trying to play something like they stupid. Okay? Because we started off on the wife of God energy. We talking about the wife of God of an energy that ain't even on this planet, that wouldn't even be in male form. And I feel like these people, these family members or this spouse and they family took a hold of that and try to act like I'm saying that their son is God. And I highly doubt that because I'm figuring out these people is fucking atheists. So, and witches and warlocks. And they took and ran with that shit because, and I feel like they try to dig up some old information or they've been recording me the whole time we was together to try to find out if, you know, I was going against this person or some shit like this. I'm seeing 19. Okay, so they could have found something. They could be looking back at teenage years or looking back 19 years ago or something to find out some information. But again, the boiling cauldron, the north symbolizes the invasion from the north. I don't know if this means that like the ice queen energy, I'm seeing like somebody coming from the north, like Canada or Canaan. Okay, this might be also why Canaan was cursed, because somebody could have saw the nakedness of their father, and somebody could have cursed Canaan because that the nakedness that somebody seen could have been that the north was attacking somebody, but attacking. All right. So that could be Canada coming into like the northern region. But then there is making me think about the Ice Queen, and then making me think about the Game of Thrones or whatever it is. Game of Thrones, and when they said, oh, to tell them that the North remembers. So again, I was thinking, even that she said the North remembers, that means that somebody's waking up, like, you know, till Shiloh come. You know, it's kind of giving me that energy a little bit, because the cauldron must be representing the brewery or the brew in my name, right? That would be the boiling pot. In this deck of cards, the temperance is a cauldron. Okay, the temperance is a cauldron. So it makes me wonder, like, they're using my body or my vessel to take stuff out of my pot or my dome in order to use it for their spell work. So it's not the cauldron that's doing something wrong. It's the people, the cult or the coven, that's putting stuff in the pot or trying to take stuff out of the pot to use it for spell work. But I was also seeing this part right here, the covenant in the relationship too. Somebody was planning this out to make it like to mind control somebody to do things that would be, you know, not every single thing, but to do things that would be beside themselves. Because I feel like once I moved away from a certain area, I'm not even the same person no more. And so, you know, people change and shit like that too. But we're gonna stand on what the fuck it is. We're gonna stand on me being an extraordinary person that is a Christ energy that used my body, this vessel, to heal people, right? So none of what I'm doing is wrong. That's why I can still be, even if they're trying to exploit somebody in some kind of way, it's still gonna be a Queen of Wands in the upright. So I feel like, but what we're really talking about is a man that is in feminine energy. Yes, I know that divine masculine that I was with was a female. I'm more of a masculine or the king. That is a bitch, okay? Period. Whether it's a skinwalker, this moon energy as a skinwalker, I feel like the soul or the part of the masculine energy got turned into dust years ago. And then they allowed the moon energy that he was being she was being in an infidelity with, or these other women that were banking or dealing or doing paperwork or third party situations. A third party is the infidelity that we're talking about. I'm hearing when in Rome, the third party is the problem. That's the infidelity. This man and this family or whatever, in the clones and their alien family or whatever, my family, their family, all the community, they are the infidels that try to trap or brainwash the king, which is an attack, is treasonous, and the government aiding and abetting them for this past term here. Okay, that, my friend, is treason to America. Lifting up her dress because she said, no more, no more shall you come here and take and act like we're the ones that's the problem, and you're coming here and taking from us. And no more lifting up America's dress and seeing what's underneath it. That's why they keep trying to keep the world card flipped in reverse so that they can forcefully look through. Now, if I was shaped like a man, they would have. They will. I'm a motherfucker that they would have had to have the documents concealed for the next 40 years, like a JFK or a Martin Luther King. But they didn't do that on purpose because it was for this takeover for this family, and all these motherfuckers can die. Slow. If you really want to ask me, because you don't do dealings with, you don't have a wife for 30 years and she don't know what the dealings are that's going on in the background, but Peppermint Tarot knows, but the whole community knows. But you're sharing my personal sensitive information, and you did not break away from the marriage, you did not get a divorce, you did not, I'm not aware of it. You did not do those things. And you still worked with other people. This is the infidelity against this God, that the American God that these people use. My crown was the one that was protecting these people before they knew how to even try to look up their heritage and see if they have kings in their family. But it really don't matter because they're not the chosen one and they're not a God energy. So they can't step above me. These people cannot try to continue to place their throne above the throne of God. And even if they've been able to do that because they took the soul of this father figure at some point in time in the past, you can't have mine. You can't have mine. I be damn somebody try to do a body count on a whole God that healed you and your fucking family, but you want to try to expose somebody? You and your fucking community. And I say that because they had me blinded. So I was not active in the participation of whatever they built with this father figure, whatever they built after they got rid of him, whatever the fuck this is. A feather could be this Reed or this, what's his name? This LA Reid or something from Hollywood, and these people just didn't want something to be turned over because they thought that maybe this person was really a bad person, and they was wondering if I was gonna be something like that or something. But these people watched me grow up. They watched me grow up. Even this masculine and his family, they watched me grow up. This masculine's family probably knew who the fuck I was. These people probably 100, 200 years old. They probably knew who I was before I was even born, and complied with these other families because of the finances and abundance that will come to me to keep me in poverty while they run around here and spend my fucking money and then say, oh, the first should be the last. No, motherfucker, the first should be the first. The first is still the first. The first is the first and the last. What the fuck was going on in between? So we wasn't even supposed to be on this, y'all. I promise you. We was about to talk about something. I think I was about to go and try to see what something about the treaties of Mexico or something like this. So, I feel like somebody flipped the script. They could have gave me, it's obvious that my BFF is Mexican. And it's obvious that I'm American. And so I feel like they're trying to flip the script and make her but again, the whole thing, they're still siphoning information and energy from, this is a red flag. Mexico is in our White House. Mexico has made its way to be a prominent leader here. It's what Biden said. Mexico has forced its way. Mexico has sensitive information and files on America. Mexico. Because some nigga couldn't keep his you-know-what in his pants and got put on spell work. And then somebody gonna try to come smack me in my face with something? You must be out your mind. You must be out your mind. They know this a family business of trafficking and enslaving. That's why it says, is Israel a slave, a bondman by birth? Hell no. Why has somebody become booty? So they want to make, okay, so this could be the Holy One of I mean, this could be Israel. This could be anybody, guys. This could be a small group of people that they're calling Israel. This could be Israel, like the country or the countrymen, or this could be, I said, if they're trying to center it towards what happened in the midst of the garden where we lived and grew up, it could be this nephew energy. But that is, they're trying to make me Israel and make somebody else the Holy One. And so that they could question my status. So they can question my status. Okay? Because they've been able to use me as some type of wet nurse or some type of, what is that, Goose? What is that? What did you do? Give me this.
Page.
How did you get up there on the toilet?
Toy.
Just go watch your, go get the computer so I can put penguin. How the hell did she get up on top of the toilet and get this heavy ass thing? Just not a toy. Didn't nobody do nothing to you. I'm all the way over here. Oh, you one of them. You one of them. Is that who you is? She over here like I just did something to her. And she all the way on the other side of the table. Oh my goodness. Okay? She don't say that many words, but I'm telling you. Okay? That's one of them kids. You know how the kid be like, ooh. You know, if you walk past and bump into him wrong. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm calling DCFS. Okay. So again, against him, lions roar and full-throated cries. Now, this could be tigers. This could be China populating or cloning people or something like this, okay, to use them for something. All right, we got a Queen of Swords here. But again, let's keep it real as to what this is. Let's keep it real. I wish I had the PC, but she has it. You could go ahead and look up that word infidelity in etymology, and you're gonna see a whole the reason why I don't have to answer to any of these fucking people. They're only combating this because the truth is coming out and they're trying to exercise other means to try to make somebody look some kind of way. I'm not ashamed of anything that's happened to me in my life or anything that I did, chose to do, or anything that these people tried to use mind control on me as a child or a young adult to do. I'm not I'm not I'm not asking for your fucking forgiveness. You don't you're a non-fucking factor when it comes to any of this. There's no bad karma for me. There's bad karma for bitches like you, especially that try to exalt yourself or get a position of power like an angel or something, or you know you a real demon on demon time, and you stalking and harassing a couple and kidnapping people out of their houses or out of their things, their relationships that God put together, stealing companies from underneath of daughters, right? These so-called dead fathers or whatever, or feathers, and you stealing companies in from the daughter. Okay? And then so you can get the man from underneath her. These is bitches I don't know. You're sick in the fucking head. So you can run your mouth all day and try to make it seem like you on my side, or you're talking for the down, you're talking for the ones that they trying to downtrot. But I can hear it through your voice, bitch. You want one of these masculine energies from me, or you already fucking with him, or you already call yourself having him. Because you made sure that my portion of the company disappeared. It's probably that girl that's her mama probably that end up, or somebody that she made in a likeness of, because this might be a bot, okay? That did something to have this man have to disappear so they can have a hold of my energy. This could be this feminine energy, and now her daughter feel the same way. This could be a feminine energy that was dealing with that feather that got this person in some shit where they had to just go ahead and disappear in the background because, you know, it was something so heavy on this person that they wouldn't be able to show their face, and they took over this company. And maybe this person was supposed to promise to give something to somebody or whatever, and they never did. They never contacted me. Instead of contacting me, they could have contacted. She could have been watching over my house, having cameras in my house, and watching my man, and then brought the thing to the man saying, "Oh, since he the one work and she ain't never worked or whatever, and she got to stay home, we gonna bring her inheritance to him and have him work behind her back to take the fucking inheritance and still live with her." They're afraid. I feel like they're afraid for some reason to let a portion of this man remove himself totally from me because it's going to set off a trip alarm. It's almost like somebody trying to walk away with a bag full of money or something. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna, if they do that, it's gonna set off the trip. This is what I'm seeing, like in a vision. All the shit is coming out. So, but if I leave, they have the upper hand because they have all the bags. They have all the facts of the past 20 something years, or the last 10 years, or the last whenever it is. So there's no bad karma for me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't even believe in no fucking karma. I already signed, sealed, and delivered my shit with God. Can't nobody convince me otherwise, because my energy has gone out to heal billions of people in the fucking world. I've already done my good karma, and that's what the fuck is going to be returned to me once you motherfuckers is out the way. So don't fucking play stupid with me, because I'm telling you shit. God is amping my, listen, God is getting some shit amped up around here. Don't get it twisted. Somebody gonna have to walk away from a motherfucking situation, and it ain't gonna be me. Somebody about to be mad, and it ain't gonna me. It could be my mama, my daddy, all my motherfucking children. It could be every motherfucker in the underworld, in the upper chambers. I don't give a fuck where you is. Somebody about to be mad. Somebody's about to be mad, and it's not gonna be me. So you could try to, send these little threats in about if somebody's going to go to Africa or Jamaica or something. Ain't nobody going no fucking where. You already know that. So, yeah, you could put all your tools and materials and say, "Oh, she said that. Let's make sure it happens." F the fuck you won't. You going to throw a motherfucker to the lines and come back with something worse than what the fuck you created and you brought back here trying to take me down. Because biblically, I think it was supposed to be a rising of Puerto Rico, not Mexico. Okay? So I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I know somebody might be a little bit good with their head. Because somebody really be trying, bitch. Listen. My body, the way I communicate is natural. People can talk all that shit you want to. Oh, if you ain't feeling appreciated, but the way I don't even talk about it, the way your energy is matching me, we don't have to separate because our energy ain't matching no more because we don't like to watch the same movies. You don't have to not be my friend, but doing some shit like this, we'll have it that way. I don't have to stop being your man, your wife or your man because because we don't match sexually, or we ain't on the same, you're in a more of a celebratory energy, or your libido is down and mine is up, or vice versa. Nobody gonna make me think that if I was king all this time that this king did wrong by selling my royal oak. No. Or healing people with my energy. No, you're not. Any way it had to go, because obviously this contract already, or whatever, this marriage or that was binding was already getting fucked up by the and obviously when they found out that my energy was healing people, this family took this shit on the road or try to mind control or bring people or send people in towards me that they wanted me to heal. Obviously. So is that infidelity or is that something else? If we counting all the way back to when I met this motherfucker when I was 13. You better reckon fucking nine. In America, it's so silly because you sat there and let a foreign king come in here. These probably people hold on, or they may be actually have African culture. And you let them come in, or they were lower caste than me, even though they've been treated like they weren't because of skin color. They were lower class than me, but you treated them like they wasn't because of skin color or something else, or their sinister minds to use people like you. We got the world card coming in sideways here. We got the eight of Pentacles here too. No, That is when you went behind my back and try to brainwash me, knowing that I am the pentagonal energy of this nation, and so that you could steal from me or you could move things around without me. That's when you fucking lost your fucking head and your standing, your hands, your handmaids, these little bitches that you created in my likeness to run and prance around here and get money with. No, yeah, that's a problem for somebody. Okay, so again, if this dude and several angels or entities have shown me that this masculine is the female. These masculines are more than likely the females, and that's why they've been doing little whole shit behind the scenes to try to make me look some kind of way. We all might even, well, I won't say the one that's in the house got the same thing, but who knows how they started off? Who knows how I started off? A king don't stop being a king because they get castrated. I'll just tell you, I'll just have you. Now, the family could try to castrate this person when it comes to lineage or something like that, because there's different types of castration that can happen. Two of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. So somebody's working in the upright to do something here. Like I said, I don't have to repeat. It ain't a motherfucker with breath in their nostrils on this earth or otherwise that is supposed to be interfering in what I'm doing here. You already curse yourself and your family and your lineage by doing that shit right there. Just so you know. You already defeated by doing that. There's no Olympic Games. You don't get to carry on. You don't get to challenge me for something that's already me and only belongs solely to me. I don't know what you're doing. Okay? Yeah, an unfaithful wife. Okay? This could even be this little person, Israel. They could have had this person out there having all these baby mamas and doing all these other things that this person could be doing in the background. I don't know what these people do on a day-to-day basis. I don't see them that much anymore. But I feel like they're just using this boy with this name that was created to take up for the fact that this Gemini, this Taurus, and this Scorpio use my energy or their connection to me to move forward this time. These people failed last time. They use them to do something here, to move them about or step and use my back as a stepping stool to walk off over into the land of the so-called living, but they're really still the dead, while leaving me stagnant or leaving me behind as Israel. And they left a little boy with this name here, okay? Which I've seen this boy grow up. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I think he got a good heart, but he's always been a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so if we really want to compare energy for real, then people know I'm the holy one. I'm the one that activate these niggas to go on and live some fruitful lifestyle or something. And it was never for me to be left behind. There was never supposed to be for us to be broken up or not dealing with each other. There was never supposed to be even if we talk about this as another four aspect Jay-Z, it was never supposed to be a Candy. It was never supposed to be a Beyonce. It was never supposed to be a Kim Kardashian. Never a Sophie Broddux or whatever fuck her name is, and never whoever these other bitches, the Phoenix Moon and Tasha shit, whoever these bitches is that trying to attach themselves to this Taurus. They were all, that's why I said, if somebody respected me, but these is LGBTQ, I'm a cat dog. You have to call me that. But I'm telling you I'm a motherfucking king and you don't want to respect it. For what? Oh, it's not protocol. We keep it silent. We keep it cute. No, a real king gonna roar when it's a problem in his kingdom and people acting like they acting stupid, like they can't hear what's going on and people's lives are at stake. That's what they're supposed to be doing. They're not supposed to be chasing asses around here like stakes. So somebody could be trying to block the son of David from excelling here. There's two ways I'm seeing this. Somebody is trying to make a crossroads or block somebody from getting their ships coming in or making an interest here. Okay? And they're using some little mindless little bitches that don't have nothing to do with this. or they're using some pits that are in disguise. They change their skin color or something like this, right? And then we have these family members that are, so these bones and these family members could be going against the son of David. Or they could be trying to turn the son of David in reverse here. Okay. They're either trying to have the son of David being reversed and blocked, or this energy right here is representing these bones, the skull and crossbones. So just the bones in these families that are in reverse for what they did, because somebody was working in an upright manner. This Eight of Pentacles is giving me that somebody was a stand-up guy or girl when they were doing their work, or they're doing the right thing. They're using their crown or their head. The crown is underneath this. That this person is, you see the crown? This person's crown, they're using their crown to speak up for the right things or the righteous things. That these bones, cause I think Bush is supposed to be a skull and crossbones. Okay, so maybe that's why somebody showed me that image of Bush and transitioning into looking like, but come on, Bush, okay, I'm like, damn, you know, that dude kind of looked like Obama, but Obama also looked like Bin Laden, you know, so it's, you know what I'm saying, this shit is unique, okay? It is, all right? So I feel like, again, we have the Two of Wands here. Wait, what is this? The Two of Wands? Wait, what can this be looked at? No, the bones could be the wands. What can we call these? The sword? I mean, I guess we could call it the Two of Swords, maybe. You know, maybe somebody is going to have to go out of the Son of David energy into a God complex. Because it's saying this made these things that this person was doing was unworthy. So again, somebody crying out for a helpmeet. This is two. It takes two. Somebody could, I've been crying out for a helpmeet. That don't mean that I'm being disrespectful to the person. But again, like I said, mind you this, my gift is real. So when you talking, whatever you saying, or sometimes don't even fucking come out and register the way you think it is. What you saying, God is already interpreting what you're really fucking saying in my mind's eye. So you could talk for 2 hours straight about that bullshit, but God is already showing me that you one of the bitches that one of these niggas is linking up with behind the scenes. That you plotting to try to take me down. And you want to hide what the fuck you did so you don't go to jail. So, you know, and if you are who the fuck you are, you know what the fuck I'm saying. You know it's real to a certain extent. That's what the double-edged sword is. That's the mouth can be the sword. So somebody did somebody could have even got married to somebody else or something. A female could have stayed married to this masculine, could be the feminine energy that went in because he got a male body, was able to get behind the scenes in the White House and shit like this in my motherfucking house and do certain things with some other, with his dick in a bitch mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Leaving me here in the Midwest while they've been playing tic-tac-toe games back and forth to the White House with clones and shit like this and his family and these hoes. You understand what I'm saying? Whether they were sleeping together or not, you was working with that nigga. You knew something was not right about me not being on the scene when I'm the main motherfucking caricature. But you thought you could get in where you fit in. You the one that's power hungry. You don't have to say it, honey, because I know what you're talking about behind the motherfucking scene. Because we talking about a real God. You motherfuckers is AI. You can't fit. You just know shit. You're not even, it ain't even Gnostic. You know shit because you've been programmed to know it. Because you went through my Akashic record and made a copy of it and stuck a fucking cassette tape something in your fucking head so you know what the steps are. But you don't have the heart. You don't have the mind, body, and the soul. You know how to calculate numbers and see how to trip people up and see how to trip up the Christ or something like this. But you don't know, you know those cheat codes, but you don't know your fucking self. So you try to go through my shit at night and scan through my shit and try to come on here and perform and try to make the messages sound better coming from your mouth than mine. But I'm going to tell you, it's not working, not for me. So somebody did something and they could, this masculine energy could have did this 2 or 3 times, but they don't care because these people get a upper hand, or they can go into another dimension or another level in the background. So they just sit in they think they slick. So they end up killing off this masculine, possibly with a fake death, and then they send in another motherfucking clone to still try to stay connected to my fucking energy. And it's a double-edged sword, because if I just cut it off right now, they already have for the past 8 years, maybe even 20 years or something, have a connection with these people behind the scenes in the system that probably been looking at me on these hidden cameras for all this time, thinking because I don't move like them, or I'm not ready, or I'm not prepared to, I'm just sitting, I'm just chilling. I'm just like the lion. I'm just sitting there chilling. It's who gonna rouse a motherfucker. You despise me because I don't live the way that you fucking do. Even though they watch this man come home and just sit down and not do nothing to help me with the children and not do all this other shit or whatever for all this time because he paid the bills, you should be able to do that. And I think I got offended with my dad one time when he told me that. Yeah, if you wasn't doing what I wanted you to do, or if you was holding back on something from me because of emotions or something, I sure wouldn't be still giving you no money or something like this. I'm like, oh, so you wouldn't fix it? You wouldn't try to see what you could do to change the way that a woman feels about you? Because if a woman shut down when it comes to a sexual nature with you or something like this, there must be something, sometimes that the man could do to try to figure it out, to try to fix it or something. Same way, vice versa. But if you got a whole bunch of people that been working with you behind the scenes, they watching what we doing, and then they coercing with you, they're conversating with you, or you guys are having meetings, or you building a friendship or a bond with them, and they feel like and they know that you got the cameras in my house, but I don't, and they building a bond with you, and this girl watching, and she do little slide of the hand little shit when she know that me and you ain't really fucking with each other like that. Man, come on, you know what you was doing. You know what you was doing. Y'all don't want me to tap into my gifts, motherfucker, because I already know. When they say God know everything and God laugh, motherfucker, I'm a baby God energy, only in the sense where I'm not too comfortable saying that there's not a higher level connection somewhere that's helping me out. But I know I embody some type of strength that the rest of you motherfuckers really don't. Unless you went to this doctor with his head doctor and got your shit set up, and you still lost something else along the way when you did that. And so you could never be in the same energy. We got the 6 of something here. The 6 of wands or bones or something like this. Okay. And I feel like somebody thought that they was going to do something and claim something, or finally put their flag or whatever. It could be something to do with this Bessie Coleman coin that they then created and put on the thing right now. It's so coincidental here. Yeah. So somebody that fucked up and they can't reconcile with me. And that's why I'm feeling like there's a part of this man lacking or missing or that's not there. And that these people act like they can't come back towards me. Why they hide from me? Why they looking in the stars and the constellations trying to find me or God, and they claim I'm the one that's not connecting with God. No, you the one got to look to all these. You're only looking. That's the problem. The planetary system, Neil deGrasse, whatever, and some of the shit he be saying about gravity and shit, I just don't agree with. Okay, and I remember for a while Taurus was watching him and all on his nuts. Okay, that's probably how his little daughter or whoever that is that's kin to him, that cosmic royal bitch. That's what they're using here. They're using, and I don't even think they're using the constellations. They're using magic, or they're using mind control to make these people think, oh, we're beating out God. Like, what are you doing? It's so silly. Why you kidnapping Gaia's children and siphoning the energy from them? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not gonna put it past the fact that these people, okay, although they feel like they tricked me out of a spot and moved me on, they are the ones. We got the Emperor here that just fell on the floor. They are the ones that can't come back towards God or come back towards me. We got the Emperor here in the World card. Yeah, somebody could have cursed the Emperor, or somebody that was sitting in the Emperor's ship, right? Because even if this man was sitting in the if this man was formed to be looking like a man, but he was really a feminine, they might have made him this way, knowing that people wasn't going to respect another woman fully at some point in time to protect his world card energy. So he would have had to, she would have had to come here looking like a masculine, but that was an upper hand, and I just feel like it's something got messed up here. Okay, yeah, like I said, somebody was watching and maybe protecting somebody in the upright at one point in time. Somebody is doing this because somebody is doing the right thing here. You know, they might have took this programming and gave it to all these people, and these people have been secretly joining the cabal or trying to take it down or something in the background, or it just got too big and they can't control it, or they want to take the credit for taking down something and have it sitting here like, oh, this little page person or this little woman that's just at home, she don't even have a degree in this and that and that, she don't have this and that and that, look at her clothing, this can't be the one that's doing all of this. Shows you don't know nothing. We got the Three of Cups here. They knew how powerful me and this motherfucker would have been on our own if we would have started this journey 3 or 4 years ago when we were supposed to. So again, these Three of Cups could also represent these three masculines that are in reverse that I was once celebrating with. Okay, spiritually, it could have been unrequited all this time, except for 3 years ago. Source could have opened my eyes up a little bit to show me something. All right. And now these crossbones or whatever are over these Three of Cups. They could have been trying to be, you know, because I feel like some people that's torn between the two for real. Like on the inside, they screaming out. But on the outside, they got to act like they don't give a fuck. You know, and again, sometimes God got to separate us some kind of way to use us for different things or let us get into different, you know, because these people think they know how to watch, but you ain't. Girl, yeah, these people is crazy. Yeah, there could be a Queen of Pentacles, a not a nice lady, a witch, that's doing something to this family or to this child, the son of David. They could be doing something to try to keep a hold on somebody here. What does it say? It says 1 through 11, the watching tree. Look, so we talking about the tree, okay? What tree? It says the almond tree, okay? Somebody might even have almond-shaped eyes or something like this, okay? We have a Emperor in reverse. This could, like I said, the Emperor is usually a man, but on this card, it's a woman. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be last night. We seen her up here at the top in a righteous manner. But we have somebody trying to turn somebody into reverse, or this is an Emperor in reverse that is not... Okay, I'm picking up, this could be an Emperor in reverse that is letting people in. They have the keys or access to somebody's house. They are letting somebody in and saying, I see you. When you have not, saying you have not taken a mate or something like this or whatever, or say you're a king that used to take plural people or something and you don't now, or it's, I don't even think that, because I'm feeling like, I don't even feel like a masculine energy is even alive no more. This is some bitch that's a mistress that has an upper hand because she's been in the background with this person all this time. This could even be somebody that sacrificed theyself almost by getting rid of this motherfucker so they could try to come be with me in some weird fucking way. And now they feeling some kind of way. But this Emperor in reverse, I feel like it represents whoever's trying to sit in my part right now. We have one pole right here sticking out from this Two of Wands. Goosey? We have one, so I don't know. And then we have this, what is that? What is that? Makeup? Oh my goodness.
Makeup.
Y'all, I'm not used to this kind of things. Don't mess with that.
Let's do that.
No.
No.
Don't mess with that.
So you have to wash your hands.
You gotta wash your hands?
Wash your hands.
Yeah. Come on. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I knew I should have locked my door when I left. Hold on, y'all. I gotta hold on. I gotta go lock this stuff up.